I have a special guest today.
Hello, hello. How are we doing?
My baby boy. So, you guys know that we did a 7-day, 5-state tour of hiking, and you guys have been asking me for the video. So, we are here. This is new.
Yeah, definitely. First time appearance on the channel, guys.
Well, not your first time appearance, but you know.
Shooting the video.
Yes, so we gonna make this work.
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
We gonna do what it do. All right, so we did 5 states, which was, we did North Georgia, we did Alabama, Tennessee, North and South Carolina. It's not necessarily in that order that we're gonna show
it's
it.
Around it.
But
it's around it. You get around it.
It was awesome. Our first stop was to South Carolina.
Yeah.
And
well, no, first we went to North Georgia to get
yes, so we went to North Georgia, and my sister's in North Georgia, so we went and we stayed there, and Someone drove again all the way from home, okay, which was 4.5 hours. Okay, son, I see you. He whipping it. It wasn't that bad. Like, dude, I think you ran a red light, I'm pretty sure you killed something.
I didn't kill him.
You ran over something.
She was optimistic.
We are not going into even. He did a good job considering. But we picked up my niece, and then we went to South Carolina. Our first stop in South Carolina was at Pretty Place. That's what it was. It's a chapel outdoor that overlooks the mountain.
You said that was your favorite place, right?
That was my favorite place. I had like the most serene, peaceful just experience. I did not want to leave.
Yeah, that was all you.
Yeah, they were like,
you were doing a lot there, but hey, she enjoyed her time.
And I had my Bible. Okay, I brought my Bible, but we left there and
you can put like a photo like right here or somewhere like
right there. There, somewhere.
Yeah.
We left there and we went to Ceasars Head.
Ceasars Head, yeah.
Which was really nice. It had an overlook, and then they had Devil's Kitchen.
Yeah, that was the start of our hiking.
That was the start of our hiking. Devil's Kitchen was his favorite.
Yeah. Well, not the name, guys. Don't
I could not get over the name.
I don't know who chose it, but it definitely wasn't our kitchen.
To me, I literally was like, how is it that we just left Pretty Palace, which was all spiritual, to go to Devil's Kitchen.
It was a huge swap, but the scenery there was good.
It was good.
We got a good couple of photos there.
We did get some. We'll insert some of those somewhere, okay?
This is gonna be one of your longer videos, isn't it?
It is, man. This is so different, but hey, we gonna get through it. So we did the hike, which was 4.4 miles.
We carried you halfway.
Oh my God, this boy kept asking me every 2 seconds, "Are you okay, Mom? Are you okay?" But it was an incline.
Y'all know Sid the Sloth, like how they walk.
Whatever.
Like you couldn't make it up. That's exactly what it felt like.
It wasn't that bad. First of all, okay, there's a big age difference. Legs don't function like his legs do.
Whatever.
And I did pretty well, okay?
She did good for 4.4 miles, and it was raining.
And it was raining. Like the weather just kept surprising us.
It turned on us.
Travel amongst humans and beasts.
It is raining.
It's raining.
Yes, it is.
It's raining.
We are caught in rain today, but it's okay. For lightning and thunder is not upon us.
No.
So With Caesar's Head, though, there was a reward for the hike. We end up seeing a waterfall.
Yeah, it wasn't hands-on, but it was a bit away.
Yeah, it was like in the distance.
Yeah, you were able to see it.
Yeah, it was nice. And then we left there, and the walk back is when I struggled because, listen, we started singing because we all struggled, okay? We started singing to get our way through it.
That's the one we forgot the speaker, so we were just walking around just talking.
We forgot the speaker. Well, he was in charge of the speaker.
Yeah, we left it at Auntie's.
Yep, so we literally, what we did was we went back to some old school gospel songs that I used to sing to them kids. We was like, who built the ark?
The ark.
Noah.
Who built the ark?
Brother Noah built the ark.
Oh man,
Noah built the ark. He built it out of a hickory bark. He built it wide and tall.
Something. You alright, Ma?
Yes, I'm okay, son. Yeah, these bones.
Days never finish. Someday Master set me free.
Just yelling in the woods. People passing by us, they're like, where's the waterfall? We're like, oh no.
It was fun though. It was fun. And then so after that we left and then it started pouring rain. We had a few more stops to make, but we kind of was like, you know
we
what?
cut it short. After that first hike, we were like,
After that hike we was done. So we left and we went and got something to eat and then we head back to Auntie Kim's. So then our next stop was the next day. What did we do the next day?
What did we do the next day? We had, at first we were debating if Sasha was going to come with us on the rest of the day.
Yes.
That's what we were.
Because so we kind of switched things around a little bit just because we really enjoyed Sasha with us. So we decided to kind of just kept going back and forth just to have her accompany us and until we couldn't do that anymore. But we did, the next one was the canyons, wasn't it?
The canyons? Yeah, the Georgia Canyons?
Yes, the Georgia Canyons. That was really nice.
It was the Georgia Canyons.
I loved that. That was nice. So, let me tell y'all. So we hiked all around the top.
We went everywhere but where we needed to. So the hike should have been like at least 30 minutes. We turned it to like 2 hours.
It was like, because the instructions, unless we just really wasn't paying attention, but we did the hike and we did the first part, which was 2 miles.
Yeah, it was 3 options. They had one that was like 7.5 miles, then 2 miles, and then the other one we didn't see.
So we just went for the 2 miles because by this, like my legs was hurting, my thighs was burning. So we did the 2 miles, but it only brought us on the top area of the canyons.
Like, it brought us down, back up, and then around the canyon. So we dodged the entire
the point
of what we were looking for.
So, being me and adventurous, I said, we're going to the bottom level. So therefore, we went ahead and we
walked it again.
We walked it again so we could go down to the lower level, and it was rewarding. I would do it all over again. I have been to Arizona, to the Grand Canyons, and let me tell you, when they say it's Georgia Canyons, it was absolutely beautiful. It was beautiful.
It was nice. We did that.
And once again, once we got there, listen, we had the speaker this time.
Yeah, that time we came prepared, so we were over there blasting Lauryn Hill, walking through the canyon.
We had Bob Marley going. Listen, Jamaica was in the canyons, okay? And once I got to the lower level, I was dancing because I was so happy that we made it, okay?
Singing, this is my message to you. About a thing, worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Wow. Jamaica is in the canyons. Boom, boom, boom. I wanna know, gotta know now. If in time you need a lover, call up. I'll be waiting. Look, there. That's where we was at.
So I was excited. The river that we followed.
You never find.
We was heading back up, and now it was a lot of water.
It was. Well, it wasn't like water.
It was like muddy.
Mud, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like walking through a swamp. Almost.
And these geniuses here, okay, it was him and Sasha decided to walk on the sticks, not to mess their
we
sneakers
were
up.
walking in that dirty water, so
It didn't help.
very uppity, but I see what
It didn't help. And then I'm like, dude, you could literally just jump over with them long legs. But that was fun. And then we was actually close to Alabama.
That was. So we went to
The waterfalls.
Yeah, that small. It was a small waterfall.
It was a small waterfall, but it was really nice, and it was like a relaxation.
But you were right next to it at least.
Yeah,
So you could have at least went hands.
Yeah, you could have literally touched that one, and then we did the flat rocks, which was beautiful. I think you liked it.
Yeah, what's it called? It was a park there, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It
flat rocks.
was a flat rock park or something.
Yeah, but you enjoyed that too.
Yeah,
But
that was nice.
I mean, it was relaxing because when I said we were tired from walking all around, then going below.
Yeah, that way. And then the sun actually wanted to do his job. That day.
Man. We did Tennessee the next
It
day.
was Rock City we were headed for.
Yes, we was heading to Rock City, okay, for this hike, okay?
Mind you, midway on the highway, my mom just out of nowhere, everybody look up. We had snow
it was
hitting
snowing.
the windshield, and we're like,
It was
where
snowing.
are we at? So,
We couldn't even, at first I thought it was rain, and I was like, no way is it snowing.
Yeah.
It was snowing. Like,
so,
we went through all 4 seasons.
yeah, really. We did.
And it's not really, really cold, so I'm okay with it right now. So we end up in Tennessee, but by the time we got there, it snowed so heavy that they canceled.
Our plans.
They closed down the hike. They canceled our hike because of safety reasons. So while we were trying to figure out what we were gonna do, this guy decided he was gonna climb a tree.
Oh yeah, I did climb a tree.
Like, wait.
I entirely forgot about that, to be honest.
It was so random. It's like we're trying to figure out what we're doing, but we still was enjoying just being in the snow. Mind you, he had short sleeve on, okay? And
I blended in perfectly.
this guy, my son, he climbed the tree. So what is happening? what is happening? Better not hurt yourself. It's gonna break. After we got some photo moments, because now we're in the snow, why not? We left and we went to
well, we headed to the top of the mountain still because we were just gonna see if it was like even open after
right.
this.
We did. We still continued to go just to see, but
then what else was in the
we
area?
Ruby Falls.
Ruby Falls was in the area.
Ruby Falls. Ruby Falls was a waterfall in a cave.
Like 1,500 feet.
Yeah, and then they, I don't know exactly what it is. I can't tell the numbers. If I'll put it somewhere.
It was towards the Great Depression time. When it was
Wait,
open.
what?
Alright, that's all I know.
It literally was a waterfall in the cave. You did the trail because it was a hike, but it was no elevation, so I was good. Okay, so you kind of walk through the caves, and then the reward was the fall.
You were good during the hike. The hike clearance was like 5'4". Mind you, I'm 6'5", walking through this tiny cave.
They literally was, everyone in that cave was like, dude, you okay? You okay? And they was making fun of him because they was like, my guy, because you take an elevator, go down, and they was like, yeah, once you get out, you might just want to have to just bend your head. Just look out. They gave you warning.
Yeah, they gave us a lot of warnings before we stepped out.
Yeah, so they said if you are above 5'4", you was in for a treat. I'm 5'7", 6'5".
Yeah,
It was interesting.
But it was nice.
But by the time we got to the waterfall,
yeah,
you could stand
I
up.
could stand up there, so it was
Yeah, that was good. So I actually liked Ruby Falls, but it wasn't my favorite. I did not like that it was guided.
If it was hands-on where you could be free to do whatever, then it would be much better.
I think so too. I didn't like it was guided. Like everything was. And then once we got to the fall,
it was like 4 minutes you had to take. And if you were in a small group, you would have been fine. But we had like 50 people with us.
and it's like everyone was trying to capture the moment. You know what I mean? But they give you like 4 minutes, and Auntie Kim came with us to there. So Auntie Kim and Sasha was with us. And they give you 4 minutes, basically. So now I'm here trying to take pictures of everybody. Okay? And then when it was our time to take pictures, we're trying to hurry up to capture them. But it was nice. We went to some parks in the area, and then we headed back home.
Yeah. We hit up a Chinese spot. That was nice.
Yeah. Tennessee was okay. I just was still surprised by the snow. Okay, and the next day, someone and I spoke, and we was like, because we were heading to North Carolina,
Yeah,
we couldn't bring Sasha with us. So although she was awesome, she was my singing buddy because this guy kept looking at me weird. Okay, but Sasha was like weird with me. Okay, so
we did take a gap day, didn't we? Just resting.
we did rest.
Yeah,
We did.
just had one day.
Because it got so cold.
Man, it was cold. This was the day where like everything on the East Coast had like a severe weather.
I don't even understand what happened. Like it was
Let's see.
cold, then it got hot, then snow, then cold.
Everything above South Carolina had like a severe winter warning.
Yep.
Then everything under had a flood warning. We were just like confused.
We were so
was like,
confused.
we're staying home.
We stayed home. We stayed at Auntie Kim's,
Yeah.
and we enjoyed the day to rest. And I needed it because I needed to recover. Okay, whatever. I needed to recover, and so then we left the next morning, and we headed to North So our adventure continues. Of course, we have to stop to get gas again. And of course, my sister pumping gas. So Ed. And maybe no mind, but yes. And he's driving. So yes, stay tuned.
Free delivery with orders. Hi, chat. Are you vlogging?
I'm just doing a little vlog. We're stopping at Zaxby's because we're hungry.
Hungry we are.
Hungry.
Hungry.
We are.
Are we eating on the road or we're sitting?
We're eating on the road.
Oh.
Or unless you want to sit. We can sit.
Okay.
We can sit. Let's sit.
Yep.
Bye. Yeah, and North Carolina was nice. I liked, we explored Whitewater
Ridge Park? Wait. What?
It'll be
Whitewater,
listed.
yeah. It's
It'll be
somewhere around
somewhere.
This is cool. I'm excited for this.
But that was awesome because it was like an obstacle course.
Yeah, it was a adventure, wild adventures.
It was like, I think Wild Adventure, we can't compare it to Wild Adventures because this was
there's a big gap in where
this was like an obstacle. If you are an adventure, thrilling, like they had rock climbing, zip lining,
they had biking around, canoe, kayaking.
You can hike, but I enjoyed it because literally it was after hours and it was so peaceful just sitting there listening to the water.
Allow people to come in after hours just to come and walk around.
I think I enjoyed it more after hour. We're actually planning on going back to actually do the rock climbing.
Should have around this time.
Now, this guy is crazy. He was trying to do, they have a rock climbing that
It was above the pool.
It's above so you're freelancing it, okay? And if you fall in the water. I'm not doing that.
We should have had a photo of it. I don't think if you have.
I think I have a photo.
Man, those walls are huge.
If I have a photo, you'll see it somewhere. If I don't, then you won't see it.
Yeah, no. I don't think I want to do it.
I would like to drop to the bottom of that and swim up.
I don't think I want to try it.
But yes, I'm pretty sure I have a photo. My favorite one was actually climbing the rock and they have the straps on you. I'm okay with that, okay? Because I know if I fall, oh well. Yeah. So then we left and we went Top Golf. This is where my best friend, Katie Ann, Auntie Katie Ann.
Crazy auntie does.
Whatever, but we had a blast. We went to Top Golf that night. Was it that night or the next day?
It was that night. No,
it was the next day. Yeah. So we went Top Golf, and that was our first time.
Yeah. Well, you acted like you've been there 18 times.
I did good because I killed it. I killed it.
Golf is
I was
for the week.
Woohoo!
Okay.
I felt it in my arms the next day.
Yeah, I felt it like in my entire right half.
But it was really cool, and we met some really cool people also that was there.
I was taking notes from them. I was asking, how do you hit the ball?
I know, and you still wasn't hitting it right. Okay, Buddy taught you? Let's see what he taught you. Oh! Are you talking about me? Okay. Yup. That's it. Recorded. But it was really cool. Then Katie Ann and I decided, because they had a basketball area. Okay, it wasn't fair for him to play because he could literally take the ball and drop it. Okay, so Katie Ann and I went against each other.
All these shots y'all missing, bro. Stop.
No, I got two already. I have three. That was fun, and then we left, and the next day I did a live, which most of y'all was there for.
And then you went to go have breakfast with.
Oh, you're right. So So I actually, in North Carolina, met up with Lexi, my big sis Lexi. How could I forget that? Thank you. Thank you. I don't know how. Because that was one of the highlights of the North Carolina trip, okay? Being able to meet up with Lexi. And it was amazing. We had breakfast. He decided to stay home. And, stay. And her and I went out and had a moment. And it was beautiful. I'm going to leave her link below. So check her channel out, okay? But then, yes, the next day I did a live, and then we headed out.
That was the night we went to Top Golf.
Yeah. So then we headed out the next day, and you drove again. So this is our last day on the road. We are heading back home, just leaving North Carolina, and of course, my baby's driving and pumping gas. I saw it. Yep. So far an awesome trip. You drove again.
Yeah, but we were hitting up all the welcome centers as well.
We did forget about that. We did hit up all the welcome centers.
Every single state.
Everyone we was hitting up because we was like, yeah, we were here. And the Tennessee one, that was funny because as I said, it snowed.
Yeah, I think the best one was the South Carolina one because we had to back up onto the ramp because we almost.
Oh
missed
yeah.
Signs posted everywhere. We're not gonna hit all that, but we got to.
I know. You the one that was driving. Okay, but yeah.
She was driving, guys.
So then we left and but we made one more stop, okay, and that was to see my girl in South Carolina. So we did South Carolina twice.
Yeah.
Okay, so of course y'all know it's different parts. Okay, so we did hit up my girl Nicole. Okay, at Bovian's Journey. So I will link it here, there, somewhere. But it will be in here. Check her channel out also. It was so cool.
What gave me away? This is my baby boy.
We sat down and we had breakfast, brunch.
That was a good breakfast spot.
It was.
What was it?
I've been there before in Vegas.
It was like Broken Cafe.
Broken Egg.
Yeah,
Another Broken Egg. It was really good. That
really
spot
good.
was good.
I don't eat eggs, by the way, so I just
You just enjoyed the sweets.
Yeah, but it was good.
So we did that, and then we headed back home because by this time we were tired. And I'm not gonna lie, I missed my hubby and I missed Sky because they did not come with us. Okay, hubby is not about to hike nowhere. Okay, and Sky was like, she's not doing it either. But Sowen was not going to let me do it alone. So I enjoyed you.
Yeah.
It was really
fun.
It was
a
really
good
cool.
experience.
I really enjoyed just spending time with you.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
Yeah. I mean, he's about to go to college, and he's about to leave me. So it was
I'll
really.
be right here.
Hopefully, he'll be 2 hours away.
I think she's trying to influence my college and shit.
But yeah, so that summed up our 7-day, 5-state.
journey.
Yeah, and it was awesome. We will do it again.
It was fun.
Would you do it again?
Yeah,
You do it again.
I'll do it again.
But until next time, hopefully this covered it. Hopefully I will figure out a way to edit this to make it work, but
y'all got the kids. Hey!
y'all got the drift. Talk to y'all later. Until next time, grace and peace. Love y'all.
I don't know the outro.
You don't know. Until next time.
Until next time, Soul and Love vlogs out. Yeah. I think that was cool.
I'm turning it off. All the way. That baby.
New York Nets?
New York Knicks? Where?
I said New York Nets.
Oh, New York Nets? No. You gonna drive all the way to New York? I think you could do it though. Because you did really good. 12 hours, you think you're ready? He ready. My baby. My big baby. About to leave to go to college. But this was so needed. Chauffeured his mama around.